With previous versions of HTML, it was easy to determine whether or not a document was valid, meaning the syntax was correctly formed and able to be processed in all browsers. Now that HTML5 is becoming a standard, you can check the validity of your HTML5 code as well. Let me show you how in this video. With the wide diversity of devices now interpreting HTML5 code, it's more important than ever that code be valid. You can check your code for validity using a couple of different validator options that are available. I've written a little bit of HTML5 code here that is valid. What I'm going to do is I'm going to first use the W3C markup validation service to make sure that the code is valid. With this service, I can simply copy the code into the service. I'll replace a previous version of the code. And then when I click the Validate button, it'll give me the result. This particular piece of code had 3 warnings, but no errors, so it is considered valid according to the W3C standard. Now let's go ahead and introduce something invalid into the code. I'm going to go ahead and, by mistake, use 2 closing p tags instead of an opening p tag and a closing p tag. We'll once again copy all this into the validator website, which, by the way, is located at validator.w3.org/check. And there you can see the error I introduced. Let's go ahead and validate it again and look at the errors. So this time, we've got this red bar here, errors found while checking this document as HTML5. And if we scroll down to the errors, we can see right here it's indicated no p element is scoped, but a pn tag is seen. So essentially we've confused it with 2 pn tags and no opening tag. So this is a good way to check the validity of HTML before putting it into production. I should also note that there is a plugin from Mozilla that can be used as an add-on to the Firefox web browser that can also check validity. And when you have that add-on, you can just right-click or control-click, and you'll notice that the HTML5 validator is added to the contextual menu. I'll click, and another panel opens indicating any errors or the validity of a particular page.